Hello everyone, welcome to Daisy Case Primitives. My name is Christy and this is my channel where I talk about my cross stitch, some other hobbies, and decorating. And today's video will be about cross stitch. Jumping in, we're going to talk about finishes right away. I managed to get one more Thanksgiving stitch completed. This is Giving Thanks by Not Forgotten Farm, Lori Brecklin. And I stitched this on a scrap piece of linen. I do not know what it was. I have no idea. Anyway, here we go. This is in one of my frames from the Rusty Roof that I really like. I did use DMC, the called for. This is one of the, Lori does the best folk art primitive turkeys. And I have some more to show you here in a second, but that was a fully finish. I really love it. Love the wonky lady, love the turkey. It's just an all around great design. So that was FFO number 1. This project I started several years ago. It's from this book, Autumn at Not Forgotten Farm. It's actually this pattern here, and it is called Turkey Trot. This is a great book. There's several pieces in here that I've stitched. I say several. I've done this one. And what else? Yeah, I could have showed you that other page. There's really a lot of cute designs in here. There's punch needle, rug hooking, embroidery. Here's the one that I'm going to share with you that I just completed. I love this. I had started this one a couple years ago, got it out last year and was trying to finish it up. But here it is anyhow. This was on a piece of 40 count vintage country mocha, and I used the charted DMC. I changed the initials. I put my own initials in here. And what else? I can't decide if I want to make this into a pillow or if I want to frame it. I'm kind of leaning on framing, and the size that it is, I'm gonna have to special order a frame, and I just haven't done that yet, but I need to so that I can use it, display it. So that is FO number 1. Now I'm going to kind of transition into some Christmas FFOs and FOs, and then we'll talk about whips. So this is a piece that I stitched last year. May have been more like January. I wasn't really quite finished with my Christmas stitching. I wanted just to keep going. So I finished this I think it was in January, and this is called Primitive Cross Stitch Christmas Sampler. It is by Primitive Betty's. You can still get this on her Etsy shop. I stitched this on 36 count Ligonier Latte linen. I think that's R&R linen, maybe not. And I used a combination of DMC and overdyed flosses of my own choosing, and I don't even recall now what they were. I used a variegated green. This might have been tarragon, and this may have been country redwood, because I was on a country redwood kick at that point in time. But yeah. So a little bit closer, this linen is so cool. It looks ripply in here, but it's just the dye. It's the way it's dyed. Love the peacock and the reindeer. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. Christmas. Very cute. So that was a fully finished from an FO last year, or the beginning of this year. All right, next FO. This is Jingle Bells by Brenda Gervais. Jingle Bells, Brenda Gervais. This is the piece. I took a few liberties with this one. This is on a scrap piece of linen. Let's see, it looks like it's 36 count paper bark by Fox and Rabbit. And I am stopping right here. You can't see it very well. Can't see the white. It shows up well in person, but I'm not stitching these trees over on this side. I want to make this into a pillow, and I thought 2 more trees would make it fairly wide, so I'm gonna stop right here. And I just added in some other snowflakes. And I think I pretty much used all the charted flosses, but I think he turned out cute. I love the little lamb that he's holding. And he has holly, holding some holly. So I need to finish this into a pillow, and I'm trying to step up my finishing game a little bit and do more creative things. So I have these fabrics that I thought I could maybe use a combination of them somehow. I don't know how yet. I haven't crossed that bridge. I've just been stitching like there's no tomorrow. So I think I'm going to use these fabrics to create something of a pillow. So maybe I'll get to that soon. So that was another FO. The next one is S-Claws by Not Forgotten Farm. The photo is kind of hard to tell. And I used another scrap piece of linen. This kind of looks like it might have been a seraphim fabric. And I used the charted DMC, but I did change, let's put this behind it. I did change, this is supposed to be the word good is supposed to be the same color as maker of things. And I think I changed his glove, and I might have used a different gray for his, it's hard to see, for his mustache. There you can see a little better. Anyway, I love this. I'm going to make this into a hanging pocket or like a little bag and put some greens in it. And I think I'm going to use this fabric. I think it'll look good on that. And I don't know if I'm gonna let any of the fabric show below, or if I'll just make the front of the whole bag all the linen, or if I'll put a strip. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that one turns out. You know, I have these ideas in my head, but then getting them to look that way doesn't always happen. So this was a finish from last year, and I don't believe I shared it. This is I won't remember the name of it, but this is from Country Rustic on Etsy. Her Etsy shop, Jenny Hoffman, and I don't know what it's called. She has another one that's the wording is sleigh bells, and it's this style, but it's so pretty. So I stitched this at the end of the season last year on 32 count. Sorry, your nose itches. 32 count white Zweigart from Hobby Lobby, and I stitched it first, and then I coffee dyed it. I used this runner last year or a couple of years ago that I created some hearts out of, and I have this leftover piece. So I think I'm going to attach this cross stitch to this and create a nicer size pillow that maybe I can put on my bed. And then, I don't know, it looks like it's gonna need some sort of trim around it, or maybe another fabric underneath. I don't know, but that's the idea so far. So we'll see how that turns out. So 1st of November, and the 1st of every month, I've been pulling out or starting new samplers. And this one I've been wanting to do for quite some time. I've had it for quite a while. And so I thought this was the appropriate time to start. Thankful, Grateful, Blessed by Brenda Gervais. Many have stitched it, many are stitching it, and now I'm doing it. I had to jump in. So let's see, this is, what? Oh, this is Needle and Flax Hemingway. And I got a pretty good start on this one. This one's really fun. Try to get it flattened out where you can see it a little better. So I'm kind of playing around with the wording up here. The U and the L of thankful are the call for flosses, floss. And as you can see, it ghosted out quite a bit. And well, I want my wording to really be able to be seen a little further at a distance. So I changed my wording to, what am I using? I think I'm using Classic Color Works Autumn, Almost Auburn. And it is a really nice variegated floss color. So you can see that a little bit better. There's quite a bit of change, variegation in that floss. So I'm liking that better. It is standing out quite a bit more. And you can tell that there's wording there at a distance. So I love that house. So pretty. Started on the pumpkin. I'm kind of auditioning different colors of the white floss. And I think what I'm going to use is what? Tea and Biscuits, I think. Or, nope, it's not like khaki. And it's not flax. I think I am, yeah, I better make notes or I won't remember what I'm doing. Nope, that isn't it. I don't remember now. I better go back and figure that out. I'm using more of a white floss that stands out, and it very well could have been DMC. I tried each section. That's a different color, that's a different color, that's a different color. So I think I'm liking this one down here because you can see it more on this fabric. But anyway, that was my November 1st sampler start. Thankful, no, I always say it wrong. Grateful, thankful, blessed. Say it backwards. So that was a whip. Okay, now I think that's all the whips, all the FFOs. Now I'm going to talk to you about future plans. I got all my Christmas stuff. This bag is from Cricklewood Crossing, Jenny. It's so pretty. She makes the prettiest bags. This is a panel stitched on. Isn't it pretty? And it's nice and big. There's a little pocket back here with a really cute embroidery and a pretty zipper pull. Oh, I love it. It's just so pretty. Nicely made and a really great size. So I have oodles of my Christmas one of stitches in here. So just try to keep everything organized. my December 1st, yes, December 1st sampler start will be Samplers Remembered, the red and green carnation sampler. So I saw this on Linen and Scraps. I believe it was Kathy that stitched this, and once I saw hers, that sold me, yep, that I wanted to start this. It's, these are the called for flosses, so it's very Christmassy colors. Red and green, as the name says, red and green carnation. And I pulled out a 36 count Fox and Rabbits baked clay. And I think this is going to be really nice. Now, I don't know about this color. I may have to darken it up, but then again, it may stitch up just fine and show up. I don't know. I'll have to try it out. But this will be my December 1st sampler start, which will be here before we know it. And I have that in my bag that I made, which I really love. So I'm now full-blown Christmas. Once I finished those last turkey pieces, I moved right on to Christmas, because I have so many things that I want to stitch or want to get started. So trying to decide what might be my Thanksgiving Day start. And it's kind of a toss-up. This is Gathering the Green sampler by Stacy Nash. The photo colors are not accurate, but you kind of get the idea of what the sampler looks like. And I have pulled out let's see, what is this? Oh, don't fall. Dropped one again. This is 36 count Summer Khaki. And these are the charted flosses, and one on the floor. Floss down, floss down. Is it important? No, it's just a really dark color. So I think this is a good contender for Thanksgiving start. I wanted to do this one last year, just didn't get to it for whatever reasons. Two of these. Kathy Barrick's Dear Santa. I love the reindeer. I don't know, just so neat. Or Kathy Barrick's Reindeer Games. And I really like this. I love this, like, container, the way it's stitched, and the little village within the container, or whatever. What's that supposed to be? Maybe I haven't even really studied it to know. It's just such a pretty little design. And the reindeer. I don't know. Choices. So I pulled out a piece of, what is this? What is this? I think it's old gold. No, Fiber on a Whim parchment. And I pulled out the DMC to do this one. I don't have them on floss drops yet, but to kind of get an idea of what the colors would look like on parchment, Fiber on a Whim. I think that'll look cool. Lots of lighter colors. That'll show up good. You know what? I don't even have the red. Wonder what the red is for the Santa. 355. DMC 355. I like that color. It's a nice red. So this is charted for NPIs or DMC. I will use the DMC. So that's another potential Thanksgiving Day start. I don't know. Tell me which one you would start in the comments below. I hope that you have a very wonderful Thanksgiving next week. And I will see you when I see you next. And we'll see what I've gotten accomplished and what I started and all that. So have a blessed holiday, and I will see you next time. Bye.